Hello and welcome to the forum. Every week, we take no more than 15 minutes to discuss the 3 highest conviction ideas surfaced across the Smartkarma network, cutting through the noise and helping you zero in on what truly matters most. The live forum and Q&A session are exclusively available to Smartkarma Plus subscribers. You can always revisit previous episodes on this YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's dive into this week's ideas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Smartkarma Weekly Forum. The forum is a high-impact weekly live webinar exclusive to Smartkarma Plus subscribers. We discuss the best, highest conviction insights surfaced across the network. A disclaimer, the Smartkarma Forum is meant purely for informational purposes and does not constitute investment advice. It is the opinion not of Smartkarma but that of our insight providers, and Chatham House rule applies. Every week, we use the forum to bring to you 3 key ideas from the Smartkarma network. These tend to be a small and mid-cap idea, a large cap, and a core thematic. At the end of the week, we take video recordings of the forum and upload them on our YouTube channel, where you can find them in case you've missed the live attendance. You can also use these video recordings to share them with your friends and get their inputs and ideas and feedback. This week, we will look at these 3 ideas. We'll start off with Raffles Medical, which is the leading vertically integrated healthcare operator in Singapore. We will then move on and inspect Thailand tourism revival. And lastly, we will look at Uranium, an idea that we featured before and are looking to update. Let's start with Raffles Medical. Raffles Medical is a $1.5 billion market cap company listed in Singapore. It is covered by several analysts, including Tina Banerjee, on the platform. You will notice that the share price is trading close to 52-week lows. This presents an interesting opportunity. Let's look at it. Why? First things first, what is Raffles Medical? Raffles is a leading integrated private healthcare provider in Asia, specifically in Singapore. More recently, they have also expanded their operations to China, where they have a very large full-scale healthcare hospital business in Shanghai, which was inaugurated late last year and is slowly ramping up. The business continues to grow very, very nicely and exhibits very good defensive characteristics. In fact, in 2021, revenue grew 27% year on year. As a reminder, this is a time when hospitals in the region did very poorly because of COVID restrictions. Despite that, Raffles showed impressive performance. Raffles also has just shy of $300 million of cash on its balance sheet as of the end of last year. As you'll notice, against a market cap of $1.5 billion, that is a substantial amount. They've expanded into China. The size of the operations there could almost double the footprint for Raffles. What's most exciting, perhaps, is that Raffles Medical has been buying back stock very aggressively, as has the chairman. This is a business which is an ideal privatization candidate. It's trading cheaper versus regional peers, and we expect medical tourism and healthcare services revival in Singapore to lead to a sustained improvement in earnings. That is clearly not reflected in the currently depressed share prices of the business. We'll move on to Thailand, where we will look at tourism as an angle. First things first, Tourism Authority has said that numbers are rebounding nicely, and there have been 1.3 million arrivals in the first 5 months. Tourism constitutes almost 11% of the GDP of the country and is a very important driver of growth overall. Our top sector and picks include F&B, which is the MK Restaurant Group, CP All to play commerce, and Irawan Group to play tourism. Finally, we will recap our thesis for Uranium, which has been covered by David Blennerhassett on the platform. Uranium prices were up almost 44% at the start of the year during the Russian invasion. Since then, prices have come off a bit. Apart from defense-related concerns, we noticed that increasingly more and more countries are restarting or resuming their nuclear ambitions. We have seen Japan, South Korea, China, more increasingly Europe as well, undertake nuclear projects or at least classify nuclear as a green source of energy. The supply is very, very constrained. Demand is looking to rise, and it could take many years before mines commercially start producing again. The supply of uranium, as it stands, is set to decline by 50% over the next few years. This makes this one of the most interesting commodities out there. You can play this using Cameco, which is the largest producer, or you can buy a couple of ETFs, such as the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust or the Uranium Miners Trust. You can read this and more on Smartkarma, and you can continue the conversation by discussions on the platform as well. Goodbye and see you next week.
That's it for this week. You can find more ideas like the ones we discussed today on demand on our YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. If you like these ideas, spread the word. Tell a fellow investor about Smartkarma Plus and follow us on social media. Just search for Smartkarma. And of course, don't forget to visit smartkarma.com for more independent, differentiated investment insights. Thanks for watching and see you next week.